This will just be a quick intro to my second walk flying solo. It was a mental walk because, well, for a few reasons, but unfortunately, not all of it's on camera. What I got on camera, I swapped my battery before I left the house and put in as I always do. I have two batteries for my camera. I always either have it on charge before I go out, or I have the spare battery with me. I normally would take the spare battery with me, but I wasn't planning to do that much filming, and I knew that full well. That's an option I'd only do if I was going to on a right mission kind of thing, and I wasn't. I just wanted to get it on camera. Anyway, I got literally within 10 minutes of the house, and then the battery went totally flat. I think I knew that for the last few minutes. But before this is going on, I'm getting everyone's head swiveling on sticks at me, like as I'm some kind of complete alien walking amongst them, or something mental. It was really trippy. And then dogs are barking at me, and it was just like a mad reaction going on. Very interesting to me, because I haven't gone down to walk down there for ages, but I've filmed many times down there. I film all the time. To me, yeah, I'm used to people double taking a little bit if I'm filming, but not like they were doing the other day. Their heads were swiveling on sticks. People driving cars don't normally overreact so much to someone walking along the street filming themselves. And I'm very respectful, because these days, if I want to film someone, I will ask them first. But before, I used to be very discreet. I'd always have the camera tipped away from people. And then I got a little bit wise to the fact, actually, sometimes it's better to get someone on camera, because sometimes some really trippy stuff happens, And it's no good if I've got the camera respectfully looking away the whole time. My point is, if I was walking through the streets, being really in people's faces, filming them, then I'd have every reason to have the head swiveling around. But when you're filming yourself, or you're filming the view, and you're not being offensive or rude, or giving and you're not usually someone who walks around and has dogs charging at you, and that happened the other day with the first walk that I uploaded. And so the fact that my battery got drained, and that before it got drained, things were so mayhemish. And then what happened was, I have to try and keep this really brief because I've only got 5 minutes I can use if I want to put it with the video. What happened was, after the battery went flat, I thought to myself, right, that's okay, Nina, you're going to see things in a different way for not filming. After all, this was only my second walk on my own, and with no dog to keep me moving, which means that with no battery running too, meant, theoretically, I could have spent an hour standing looking at the sky down by the Damart Tower, which was all about the Damart Tower. But I do also recall that I didn't just say it too straightforward, because sometimes I have to say things a little bit where I'm saying it, but I can't always be as direct as I'd like to be, because quite often I'm counter-moving to know the things I know and stay alive and know them and share them. I could stay alive all day long and know them just to myself. It's kind of difficult to share some things without finding that you get a knife stabbed in your back or something. Well, I get that anyhow, but you know what I mean. I want to stay alive and sharing. And I know full well that I know far too much to just spit it all out in one go. I'd be totally taken out, and it wouldn't really be worth it, because if I thought that it was worth that, for me to, I just sound totally bonkers anyhow. But you know what? All of my videos show the real truth in them. It's all there. If anything ever did happen to me, I pray to God that people would pay more attention to the things I have filmed and said. Anyhow, so yeah, basically it went totally nuts on this walk. And I'm going to go for a walk today and film that later anyway, so I'll talk about it more then. But in the meantime, there is 10 minutes of footage of this walk, and you're more than welcome to watch it, and it'll follow on from this take. So have a good day. Bye for now. So I'm out on a walk, and I nearly didn't go, and I have gone, and I've been watched by people because I'm filming myself. But what I wanted to show you was this. So this isn't far from my house, and right here This is a kindergarten, very much like the one I used to go to when I was a kid. When I was a toddler. And it always catches my eye because it's so close to home, and it's not just a kindergarten, but I want to zoom in, hang on a second. This here says warning, you're being filmed, and I could show you the camera as well, but I'm being really overly looked, so for that reason alone, I'm going to keep walking and not show you the exact cameras where they are, but it did say there, warning, you're being filmed. And as you can see here, we're at this natural beauty spot. Oh bless, look at that. Oh, you can't see it so clearly on camera, but if you turn around, just a woman walking with the kids. Isn't it gorgeous, if you ignore the buildings in front? Wow, the clouds are amazing, but you can't quite see them as fully as what I can. I'll get them up. Oh, wow. Do you know what? I could get for you the cam clouds, but in the interest of actually walking and actually having some space in daylight before it gets dark, we'll have to not do stuff like that. I've only actually got 5 minutes before it will actually run out on this film time, but I've got loads of film time which I deleted, which you can film on. So many things have happened and do happen if I try and go on a walk to stop it from happening. And so, sorry, I'll show you what I'm walking down. I like to do it one step for each, like, footstep, which doesn't make for great filming. Or, for what I just did then, being to look ahead of me, and really to walk down those steps one step at a time, you have to look at them. So anyway, here we are, and, oh my god, I almost dropped the camera then. Now this is where there used to be some garages, and it's really interesting because I took a picture which was so revealing of this exact spot, but I was stood just there, but beyond the grass, and it was night time, and I'm being watched still. So, was it on me? Seeing as maybe then people would be like, so, like, why is she filming? It's like kind of cringe-worthy, because I wasn't filming for any bad reasons. Well, yeah, I wasn't for bad reasons. But, so people are right to look at me a little bit odd, because that's what you do, isn't it, with people who know what's really going on? You think they're a little bit odd, because sorry, I have to like look across the road properly before I walk across. I don't want to get killed. Yeah, people who know what's really going on are seen as a little bit odd, aren't they? After all, who wants to believe that what's really going on could possibly really be going on? I want to just show you this. So, there was a storm I filmed over the summertime. Oh my god, it's saying I've got no battery power now. It's a fully charged battery, and I've not no battery at home. I've not got a battery with me because it's at home, the other one. This one's meant to be fully charged. It's trying to tell me that there's no filming space left. So this might be a very short video. Which doesn't surprise me because the looks I've been getting in this short time, being now just over 4 minutes, has been very distinctive looks, and I don't normally get that when I'm filming because no one really pays that much attention. I always did, because I always felt really ultra self-conscious that I was actually filming. There's more cameras here. All of this has cameras around it. So yeah, I'm always very aware that I'm filming, but usually people around me that I expect to be more aware than that they actually are. Oh, this is just cringe-worthy. I'm being stared at by every angle. It's awful. I don't like it. Should I wave at everyone that's staring at me? Should I ask them if they've got a problem? So seriously, if he hadn't looked away then, I would have gone and asked him, why are you staring at me? What's the problem? Is it so bizarre for someone to have a video camera on them when it's in the shape of a phone as well? So from the perspective that it's like quite a discreet camera, It's a good thing. I can't imagine what a real video camera. I'm about to run out of time. I'll do this in part 2, okay? In the meantime, look at the sky. I mean, no one can say to me that's natural. I'm so sorry, but it's not. That's come clouds. Okay, I'm out of time, so I'll continue in part 2. You can get tongue-tied because, well, when the atmosphere around you is so like bizarre, you get tongue-tied sometimes. Okay, we should get 25 minutes out of this then now. So there was distractions which stopped me from filming quite as organically as I'd like to. This was the chimney I was trying to talk about before all of the looks came my way. Well, they were already coming my way, but what I was going to say was how when I filmed the storm back over the summertime, and there was a storm at night time, a proper electric storm, and I filmed it, and I filmed that chimney that's just there, the black chimney from the old mill, and okay, there's loads of people coming towards me, so I might get a little bit quiet. Now, I filmed it, and it was waving, like, in the storm, so it looks like really bizarre, and that's what I was trying to show you just then. So, we're just by the canal now. Sorry, I can't help but chuckle when people give me such bizarre looks. Oh, cool. I'll go down this way then, because the swans are just down there. I'll zoom into them before I walk more, and hopefully they'll show up. Here, there's swans there. So, actually it'll be really interesting, and I did not want to walk this way at all, not in any way, shape or... There was no way I wanted to walk this way. This was not in any way, shape or form the plan. I feel like my filming's really bad because I feel like as though it's been so long since I filmed and had to walk at the same time that my filming's really shaky. If I look at like the flying solo video, he was just walking by me, so I got a little bit if you saw the looks people were giving me when I'm filming, you'd understand why it's like really cringeworthy to carry on filming when you're getting looked at like as though you're crazy. Who's the crazy woman on the bridge? It's not very nice, you know, especially when you come from a family who specialised in mental health issues, so it makes you believe more. Look, I think Alg is open. How exciting. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but I was getting looked at like the mad woman on the bridge, and I am on a bridge, as I will show you. So here's the monument in the middle of the bridge. Even though it's not called that, it totally is one. And there was a man walking just in front of me over that bridge which goes over the bypass. He's now just down there. He gave me such mental looks, like as though I really was the mad woman. From the family of psychiatrists is what I was trying to say. It's going to make me sound and look like a mad woman if I keep filming this walk. And I understand why, because I'm not actually sorry, someone's just like... I can't help but see the funny side, okay? So I laugh at this stuff. Because it's kind of funny. You can hear a bike, it's not there. No, it's funny when you're saying something like that and there's no one there, and then suddenly a person appears looking at you again, like everyone else is looking at me, like as though I am mad. And it's funny because anyone who knows me knows that I'm not, and yet people who don't know me can look at the things I upload and they can think that I totally am. But can't anyone see the irony in, I'll show you what I'm seeing. The swans are still there, just beneath the bridge. The irony in looking at somebody brought up by psychiatrists, or a psychiatrist, like not just a psychiatrist, because that would just be like too simple, wouldn't it? To have someone totally mad who was brought up by them. By one. Oh, these are duckies. They're quite big actually. Oh my god, what's that? Is it a blackbird? No. What is it? This is the bag floating down the river. Oh, nice footage. I like that you did that. I'm not getting any food for you, but I've got lots of film time.